So guys, welcome to another episode on what's new out there in the perfume world, and if you like this type of content in which I update you on the newest, most exciting perfume releases that are just about to get launched, please give this video a huge thumbs up because it's very helpful for me, as well as feel free to subscribe to my channel because I'd love to have you here. More information you'll find in the description box. Please check it out and drop a comment. What new perfume are you most excited about? And once you're done with that, we can get started. Alrighty, so this video is supposed to be my best of strawberry list. I even painted my nails accordingly, but I have two new strawberry perfumes on the way to me, so I decided to postpone it once again. Please stay tuned, it is coming up really soon, and one of those perfumes that I'm waiting for is actually this new release from Matt Malik, such a talented indie perfumer from Canada. My gosh, if you're not familiar with his perfumes, you're missing out. I have reviews on the majority of his perfumes, especially if you are into vintage perfumery. This is a must brand to check out. His fragrances are high quality, they're extremely long lasting, and if you want to stand out but at the same time smell absolutely amazing, make sure to check out this brand. And I'm so looking forward to his new release Antique Vanilla because it's my most favorite note, and I'm very curious about his take on this rather gourmand element, but I know his style, so it's probably going to be very special. And there is this overripe strawberry accord in there that I'm excited about, especially because it's with cognac, with spices, with this aged vanilla bean absolute, so it's gonna be top-notch stuff. And Matt always creates perfumes with great sillage. I know that I will be addicted to this fragrance, so I literally can't wait for it to appear. And this is the first new exciting perfume release. Following that, we have something also delicious and boozy from Kilian, and I'm so looking forward to this flanker of Angel Share, probably one of the cult favorite fragrances that unfortunately did not work out for me. Guess why? Well, because one of the central notes in that fragrance is actually the note of cinnamon that I'm very sensitive to, and it is way too overwhelming and strong for me. And why I'm excited about this flanker is because there is no cinnamon in there, although it is one of the main notes. So let me know how you feel about them creating a Paradise flanker without cinnamon in there, because if you are a fan of the original one, probably you'll miss it, but I'm actually happy it's not there, because once again, it is way too harsh, overwhelming, and eventually I can smell just cinnamon on me, although it's that type of fragrance that will just wrap you into this woody, spicy warmth that you could wear if you're going to the gentleman's club or on a fancy dinner. But this new one seems to be even more amazing because we still have that boozy accord with cognac, with the liqueur. You guys know that I love those boozy alcohol elements in perfumes, but it's with raspberry, and it should be a big note in there. My gosh, I just love it so much that I've even created like a top list of raspberry perfumes. If you haven't seen it, please check it out. And there's also rose in here, and often I notice that these two give like a little bit of a lipstick moment to fragrances. Not sure if it's gonna be that thing in this perfume, but if so, I'm even more there for it. There is also caramel with woods and with oak and oak musk. So oak is for me like boozy wood. It's like so special. Oak musk for me these days is associated with something like Baccarat Rouge, but overall it's actually like this herbaceous note. So yeah, definitely high hopes for this new flanker of Angel Share. Let me know if you're in my team of cinnamon. I wouldn't call me a cinnamon hater. I do have some cinnamon perfumes in my collection that I like, but I'm extremely picky with it. However, I'm not picky with vanilla, so yeah, let's get back to the vanilla new releases. You know, anytime there is something vanilla centered being released, I'm like, okay, this is gonna be the best thing, always the next best thing. And this time it's by Ariana Grande. Now, her perfumes are hits and misses for me. I'm not the biggest fan of those cheaper ones like The Cloud or Thank You Next, or she had like a few others in more like kitschy, girly, teenage bottles. However, she released a more luxurious line that was more expensive, and we got only one fragrance here in Germany called Angel's Kiss, and it was just chef kisses. Guys, such a delicious, beautiful, well done, nice fragrance that had just that addictive feeling that I'm always looking for in perfumes, with a wow factor. I hope this new Plush Vanilla is gonna be similar to that. The bottle is actually pretty cool. I don't know why, it is giving me childish vibes, but like in a nice way. I hope it's not gonna be like a juvenile fragrance, because the notes sound very good. Of course, we have like that vanilla accord, vanilla macaron with some candied blossoms. So I think it's gonna be a very gourmandish fragrance. If it's gonna be edible type of vanilla, give it to me. With sandalwood, with cashmere, with amber. I think main focus is going to be on the gourmand part of this fragrance. So let me know if you're a fan of vanilla like I am. If so, there are so many videos on my channel dedicated to this note in very different ways, because yeah, I do have a lot of vanilla perfumes in my collection. And following that gourmand trend or the gourmand theme, let's talk about this new release by the brand Alice Brooklyn that unfortunately is very hard to get your hands on in Germany. So I don't know if I'll get a chance to try out this new Queen's Caramel perfume that I would even want to blind buy, but you know, these are not the most affordable perfumes out there, so maybe my excitement will calm down. However, when you look into the notes, my god, they're just calling my name with caramel, honey, sugar, white chocolate. How can you resist? But you know what, things are getting better, because it is on the contrast with salt, with maple, and the bottle design, like that color really resonates with maple. There are some delicious notes of vanilla, tonka, amber, coconut, musk. So I think it's gonna be more like of a cozy autumnal type of fragrance that you would want to wear on a chilly day. So if you happen to smell it and yeah, willing to share with us your thoughts, I would highly appreciate your feedback in the commentary section. And this next fragrance is actually what inspired me to film this episode. Well, I do release them frequently, so I would highly appreciate your comment if you like this type of content. It is very chatty, but I hope also informative. Of course, these are often my predictions. I can't smell all the new releases, but I am used to getting back with you with an update on some of these if I happen to try them. And of course, I will wait for this new release by Burrito to appear in the shops, but things are getting longer in Germany to hit the market. However, like, I'm not ready to blind buy Astral, but I have a strong feeling I will really like it, because when I learned about this new release, I almost fell off my chair. The notes in there are brilliant. There are aldehydes, and in one of the most popular fragrance, Blanche, that I feel is like the face, the most known perfume of this brand, we also have like a strong aldehydic accord, and what it does, it basically brings something clean, fresh, and often soapy to the composition, together with coconut water in this new one. I think it's going to be something very interesting. I know that combination from this fragrance, Bubble Bath by Margiela, and I like it very much. It's something clean, a little bit delicious. Coconut can be tropical for sure, but I think it's not where they're going with this fragrance, because there is also jasmine in there. I don't think the floral part is going to be that noticeable, because there is musk and incense. So with Name Alta, Astral, and incense, I think they are taking their spiritual path like they did with Eyes Closed even further, but creating it more light, appropriate for the daily wear, because I think it's going to be a luminous fragrance, quite unisex. In the dry down there are woods and amber, and I almost fell off my chair. Really, I got so excited about this fragrance, like I need to blind buy it, but then I like calm down. I went to the shop yesterday, it's not there yet, so we need to wait. I need to wait. And also I would like to try this next fragrance that is following this style, Celestial Whispers by Maison Margiela, in the darker bottle, also with incense and aldehydes. Look, there is a connection, right, between these two fragrances. So apparently these more religious or like spiritual or mysterious smoky fragrances are being made in more wearable, light, not as dark and heavy, but luminous way. And yeah, maybe that is actually how I can enjoy them easier. So with that being said, now there are two fragrances left, and they are both oud based, and I was quite surprised to see oud having a little comeback because it used to be so huge. This Middle Eastern accord with oud in the center used to be everywhere. Even Zara created like a whole oud collection, and now out of nowhere, at least to me, Tom Ford created this Oud Voyageur, and it seems to be like a powerful oud fragrance. They already have a couple of their in collection. There's patchouli, spices, cypre oil, so I think it's gonna be like a very strong but more Western type of an oud fragrance. And Creed has done very similar thing with their Oud Zarian. It is in combination with spices, with the rose. In Tom Ford's one we had peony, which is more romantic to me, and in here there are more balms. So we shall wait and see how these oud fragrances are gonna smell. Maybe they will surprise us, maybe oud is back, I don't know, but let me know what is the most exciting new perfume release for you. Please give this video a huge thumbs up, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Follow me on my social media, and please shop perfumes with my discounts. That is very helpful. All the additional information and details are down below in the description box. Please check it out. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure to stay tuned and smell good. We'll see each other next one really soon. Bye guys.